In the heart of the Atlantic Ocean, halfway between North America and Europe, are 9 Portuguese islands that make up the Azores archipelago. Pico is the second largest of these islands, with a magnificent volcanic mountain in its midst.
It's the biggest one in Portugal. It has 2,351 meters. And since 1972, it's considered as a nature reserve.
Most visitors get their first view of Pico as they fly into the neighboring island of Faial. The volcanic cone flirts with the clouds and even upon landing intrigues you with its presence. To get the most out of a day trip to Pico, catch the early morning ferry. It's about a 30-minute journey to the town of Madalena and passes the great rocks known as standing up and sitting down.
This is a game called Sueca.
You can't help but enjoy your first encounters with the islanders.
Sueca.
Oh, this is the game.
That's the name of the game.
Uh-huh.
It's a game almost like a whist.
They're descended from a mix of Portuguese and Flemish settlers, and unlike some countries, they love tourists.
Oh, they are good players, but they also are noisy people.
Volcanic stones are used in city squares, pavements, cobbled streets, walls and buildings throughout the island, and while it's uniquely decorative, the lava has other properties too. Terraced vineyards use volcanic walls to retain the heat and help the vines to grow.
The wine growing came to the island of Pico with the first settlers. They had a lot of hard work to make those lava fields, producing the Verdelho wine, for example, that for 200 years were famous. It reached the tables of the Russian Azores.
The soil, climate and volcanic walls certainly contribute to an excellent vintage, and the islanders have also used local herbs and berries to create some unusual liqueurs.
Thank you. This is Angelica.
I like that one better.
This is very nice, actually.
Fish is a mainstay of the island economy, but it's not just for eating. Explore Santo Amaro Museum and Craft School to see how inventive the islanders are. Owners Concieso and Alzira Neves have used local supplies to create some very impressive indigenous art.
They had the room to make a school that would teach how to do things that our grandmothers used to do, like the embroidering, the laces, the flowers made of fish scales.
"21 species of whales and dolphins have been reported in these waters, and what remains of the Azorean whaling tradition has been turned into a tourist attraction. You can visit the old whaling factories and museums, and of course go whale watching. And no matter what you do, you'll find your adventures delightfully crowd-free."
Well, it's a relatively new destination, and because of that, you don't find any crowds even during peak season. And if you're looking for nature and serenity, this is the destination for you.
Pico offers a holiday of many contrasts. In the summer, you can hire a guide and spend a day climbing to the top of the mountain. And if that's a little too strenuous, there are any number of pretty walking trails. This island is warm, beautiful, and strikingly stress-free. Definitely a place to return. For more information, visit our website on topoftheworld.net.